Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you how to make normal drinks that you can get at the bar or make at home and make them even healthier. These are drinks you'd go out and they'd be like 300 calories or 400 calories normally, and I'm gonna show you how you can order them and make them at home. And you'll wanna stay till the end because I'm showing you my super secret amazing drink that I always make when guests come over, and it's super low calorie, super delicious. Can I say super anymore? It's that good. All right, let's get into the video. Okay, so I wanted to start out with a little bit of knowledge about how many calories are in each type of drink because I think this is important to know. So if you're at a holiday party this season or the bar or just making a drink at home, you're at least knowledgeable on the numbers of each drink. So maybe you like a drink that has less calories, but you just think another one is better for you or something. So it's always good to just kind of know what your numbers are. So a 12-ounce glass of beer is 150 calories. A 5-ounce glass of wine is 125 calories. And then any kind of 1.5 ounce like shot of anything, which is about a shot of vodka, gin, rum, whiskey, or tequila, they're all around 100. So the lowest calorie you're going to have is just going with hard liquor. So that's why today I'm going to talk about some drinks you can make at home or order out that are made from hard liquor to make them even less calories, because wine and beer is not going to change. So first I'm going to tell you some drinks you can order when you're out and about and how to make them skinny, or basically less calories. And then I'm going to tell you probably things you have hanging around your house that you can make drinks with that'll taste exactly the way you already have them, but with less calories. So the first one I think is a lot of girls' favorites, which is just a skinny margarita. And that's just tequila, lime, agave, which is a little bit better than simple syrup, and maybe club soda or something like that. The way you can make it even healthier and less calories is to order it without the agave, right? So I hate things that are sweetened, and tequila is actually already sweetened with agave and honey and stuff like that. So tequila is normally a sweeter type of liquor anyways. So in my opinion, you're not really gonna miss the added sweetener. And instead you just ask for a shot of tequila with a splash of club soda and lime or orange on the side, and then you can kind of determine how much lime or how much orange you need to add to it. And that's basically a super easy, really skinny margarita. Next is a way, if you're into wine, that you can drink more wine with less calories. So basically go to the bar and ask for a wine spritzer. This is just like half a glass of wine and then half a glass of club soda, and it makes your wine last longer and more bubbly to make it kind of like sparkling. So I really like red wine, and so you could just add for like a red wine spritzer, and they just pour you a half glass with half club soda. And then you're getting half the calories of that 125 calorie glass of wine, bringing it down to 75 calories. The one we all know and love is just a vodka soda with lime. So it's basically like that tequila I said. It's just a shot of vodka with club soda and lime. A few simpler options that are just easy to make while you're out is to get a rum and diet coke versus a rum and coke, and then to get a gin and diet tonic instead of a gin and tonic. Most places carry the diet version of anything you want. You just have to ask for it. If you are somebody who really likes just rum or whiskey or scotch just plain, then ask for a Manhattan. That one's really good because it's just basically the shot of liquor plus some bitters and a cherry. It's really delicious, and it doesn't really taste exactly like just a shot of alcohol, and it's really, really yummy and super low calories. And then my last little trick is one I read online. It's basically a twist on a Bloody Mary of how you can get that Bloody Mary flavor without having all the calories that come with a Bloody Mary. And I'm going to read it off here because they describe it perfectly, and so this is how you're gonna know how to ask for it. Vodka on the rocks with a few shakes of Tabasco, yes you heard me, Tabasco, or any hot sauce they have, and a few olives. It's basically a super low calorie Bloody Mary that still gives you that kick, and you still get that flavor and get to enjoy with everybody else without having to drink so many and regret it the next day. For the this next part, I'm going to show you exactly what we already have in our home to make easy, low-calorie drinks. And I swear to you guys, I didn't go out to the store, I didn't go and buy anything for these. These are things I just ran around my house and looked to see if we have, and we did. So these are all options you can use to make a lower calorie or diet-friendly drink and still enjoy it. So my 3 tips for making a really good drink at home is just to pick your base, pick your filler, and then add some extras. So good bases that we always have on hand are vodka, gin, whiskey, and tequila. These are stable alcohols that you can make any type of drinks with, and whoever comes over, they're most likely going to like one of these options. And let me just show you in this next clip exactly what we have at my house. Okay, so for that step 2 of pick your filler, this is what I mean. These are all options I just have in my house. So we already have diet root beer. This would go great with like a whiskey or a rum. I already have Perrier lime. This goes so good with gin to make like a gin and tonic. This Perrier lime is obviously 0 calories, 0 sweetener because it's just carbonated water, added lime. So I literally just pour this with some gin in a glass and add a squeeze of a 1/4 of a lime. It tastes exactly like a gin and tonic without every calorie. To go off of that, diet ginger ale we already had here. That goes well with gin or whiskey. Mark's favorites, these are from his stash, is LaCroix. So these are obviously 0 calories and go well with pretty much anything, but I'd say mainly vodka or gin. And then these next couple are just a few fillers that you can add a lot of extras with that are my favorite just to have on hand if you're trying to just have 0 calories and enjoy an easy drink. So my first one is club soda. Club soda is so easy to add into any drink and then add a squeeze of orange, lemon, or lime. It's just the perfect filler. It gives it that bubbly taste without all the calories of sodas. Next, we just had this like sparkling bottle of Arrowhead with the lime in it. So this would go really well in like maybe a vodka drink with this, and then add a bunch of fruit to it to kind of give it like a fruity vodka taste. And then last we had a bunch of these Pellegrinos laying around. So it's basically just carbonated water, but high end. Carbonated water, but make it high end. I'll just add this into drinks and then again just add a squeeze of something. So for that last step for your filler, you can really add anything. My favorites are obviously all of the citrus things because I feel like they go best in a drink, like limes, oranges, lemons. I also like to have like berries on hand and stuff like that, and we'll make like a gin and tonic and then muddle like some blackberries at the bottom for like a blackberry gin and tonic. There's so many recipes online that has really good recipes of things you already have laying around the house. Okay, so I'm working against the sun right now, so please bear with me, but I'm going to show you how to make a skinny, spicy, cucumber infused margarita, and I'm really excited because these are so good and so easy to make. Today I have the club soda, the vodka with cucumbers already infused, which I will insert a clip right here of how I did that. Hey guys, so I'm going to cut this clip in real quick because I need to soak my tequila, in cucumber to make it kind of like a cucumber infused tequila for my margarita. So it is about 10 o'clock right now, and I'm just going to slice up this cucumber thinly, pop it in this mason jar, and then fill it with as many shots of tequila that Mark and I will want, because I'm going to make 2 spicy, skinny cucumber margaritas for us. So first things first is I washed my hands, and then I washed this organic cucumber, and next I'm just going to slice it. And I'm just probably going to do like half the cucumber so that it's really cucumber flavor. As a disclaimer, I'm not a big cucumber fan by any means. I actually don't really like cucumbers by themselves, but in a drink or on top of a salad or even in like a dish, I think it adds just the most refreshing taste and kind of makes you feel like you're being healthy at the same time. So I love that about this drink because you can be a little bit naughty and still feel healthy. So I cut up what feels like half of it. Let's do a couple more slices. And then I'm just going to take all of them and just pop them in this mason jar. Oh God. All right, but we're not gonna use these two because they fell on the floor. So put those off to the side and add your rest. See, this just shows you that mistakes do happen. Okay. And I love the smell of fresh cucumber. It's so weird. It's like I love ketchup, but I hate tomatoes, you know? It's kind of the same thing here. All right, we got a good base of cucumber. He was just looking up the extra cucumber that I left on the ground. Do you like to be healthy? Would you like a margarita? He says, absolutely. So now that I'm done, I'm going to just wrap this and save it for later because we're gonna still use some of the cucumber for later. So I have my mason jar with cucumber, and then you can use any kind of tequila that you prefer. So Mark and I just happen to have this like Don Julio Real. Apparently it's like really, really expensive and super rare bottle that somebody gave Mark and I for like some business thing or something, or maybe a housewarming gift, I really don't remember. But anyways, this is really good stuff. But if you have a tequila you like, or really any tequila on hand, that will work perfect because you're infusing it with cucumber, so you're not really gonna get a whole lot of the like super pungent tequila taste. Like it's still tequila, don't get me wrong, but it's gonna have some other flavors mixed in there. So if you don't have a super nice bottle or you have a flavor that you really like, use that. Now, because I'm just making a few cocktails and it's just gonna be for Mark and I will do like 3 or 4 shots. So this is probably like for a serving size of 2. So I'm just gonna pour this into here. Nothing quite says good morning at 10 a.m. like the smell of tequila, am I right? I love these little things because I feel like they pour so easily. I have poured shots before when making drinks out of stuff and it just like goes everywhere, and nobody likes the smell of alcohol on their countertops. So that's as much as I'm going to do because I don't want to waste the good stuff. And now I'm just gonna pop this lid on. So now I'm just gonna pop this in the fridge, and then maybe around 3 o'clock I'll come back down and show you how to make the rest of the drink. See you then. I have some limes, but you really just need half a lime. Margarita salt. If you don't have salt in a tub like this, you can just sprinkle some salt on a plate and that works. I have the rest of my cucumber here and a jalapeno. So this is so easy and so yummy. Let's get started. So first I'm just going to pour this tequila into my mixer. If you don't have a mixer at home, you could just use like an insulated water bottle, anything that's kind of like metal on the inside. So I just use the lid like this, pour the tequila in. Make sure to get all that goodness. And maybe later I will trick Mark and put these in a baggie like they're fresh cucumbers sliced up and see if he eats them. Next, I'm going to do 1/4 of a lime. And the reason I'm doing 1/4 of a lime, because not everybody likes that much lime. So by doing just 1/4, you're getting that lime flavor, and then people can use the rest of this lime to add to their drink afterwards if they like more lime. And then a little trick I like to use is with the rest of this lime, I just use it to go on the outsides of the glass real quick. And then I'm gonna dip them in salt to give it that extra little margarita flair. So here I have the margarita salt, and then I'm just going to tip the glass upside down, get some salt on there. Wow, so fancy. Your guests will literally think you're so fancy if you do this, and this salt was like $1 at the grocery store. And now it looks so fancy. Okay, next I'm going to thinly chop up some jalapeno, and it depends on your spice level how much you want to do. I'm probably going to chop up, let's say 5 little thin slices, and then I'll actually cut up a little of this after and just drop it in the actual margarita for some aesthetically pleasing stuff. So just thinly slice this up because it's going to be in the margarita. And if you have like a little strainer and a mixer like I do, it's gonna help a lot because some of the chunks will get through, but the bigger chunks you don't get will stay behind. So it's really just to give it that extra little spicy flair. It smells spicy. The spicy meatball. Next, I'm going to add some of this, oh God, nope, didn't do it. Some of this club soda. And this is the part I just eyeball. I can always add in more later, so. I'd say a good amount because I have a couple good glasses right here. And I put in 2 shots of tequila each, so we're gonna wanna combat that a lot with some club soda. Oh God, that jalapeno is like getting in my throat. The last ingredients you can add to this is some like light agave syrup. I'm not going to because tequila, as I mentioned earlier, is already sweetened with agave, and I really like that like punch of a tequila drink. But if you need a drink that's kind of sweetener, then I highly recommend adding some agave syrup in here. And then you're just gonna do it slowly back and forth because there's some club soda in there. You don't want it to explode. Now I'm going to pour this into my drinks. So then I'm going to top it off with some club soda for whatever else didn't make it into the glass. And then last but not least, we're gonna make these a little more aesthetically pleasing. So a few places I go do the cutest little jalapenos in them. So I'm gonna thinly slice 4 more jalapenos. I'm gonna pop 2 in each. Oh, they're so pretty. They just float at the top and they make the drink look so fancy. Okay, and then lastly, for your aesthetics, you're just gonna slice a little bit of this cucumber. That jalapeno is getting me. And then you take it and you just make a little slit through it. And then you take the cucumber and you put it on the side of the glass. These are fancy. Boom, and there you have it. A skinny, spicy, cucumber infused margarita. So, hey, I actually forgot the last step of it, which is ice. Ice is so important. So we're gonna add some ice in now and then we are ready to go. All right, I brought down the true taste tester of them all.
I'm ready.
To taste this.
I drink
spicy
margaritas every single day for breakfast.
All right, cheers.
Woo! Spicy jalapeno. It's really nice, actually.
I could use actually more tequila now that I'm tasting it out loud.
So we know who's the alcoholic. I think it tastes great.
All right, guys, well, that's it for this video. Please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.